want to welcome you to another episode of the Southern Gal's Kitchen. We're going to make sloppy joes today. That's something that people used to make a lot of sloppy joes. I don't know if they do much anymore. I haven't made them for a while, but I want to show you a really good sloppy joe. And it's a really easy recipe. It doesn't take very long, but it's a really good one too. You won't be disappointed. So sit back and welcome to our show. We're going to start this sloppy joe recipe with a pound of 80-20 ground beef, and I've already got this browned, and I drained out the excess liquid and fat in there, so it's not saucy yet. I'm going to make it saucy though. We're going to put in, I'm going to use about a half a cup of the canned rotel for the tomatoes with green chilies in them. You can use a whole can if you want, but they'll get really spicy on you. I don't want mine quite that spicy. And I'm going to turn this down just a little bit so it starts getting all my ingredients in here. You can always add more rotel, but you can't take it out. So that's always my theory. I'm going to kind of push this to the side, and I have a really large Vidalia onion, chopped up fine. And I actually have 1.5 here, so I'm going to use about a whole one. I'm not going to use quite all of it. Now these are diced up in little bitty pieces. You can put as much onion in, I guess, as you want. But that onion and that green chilies in there is what makes this really good. So we're going to kind of brown those onions off, just get them kind of softened up. They'll soften up in there as it cooks anyway, but we're going to get them started cooking. We're going to use just a sprinkle of garlic powder. Just going to kind of sprinkle that on. Again, you can always add more if you can't take it out. I'm going to put in a sprinkle of salt and pepper. Same way. I'm always cautious on the front end, and then I can re-season at the end. But you want some seasoning going in too. I don't want too much pepper with that rotel. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of brown spicy mustard and a half a cup of kind of a sweet barbecue sauce. That's all we're going to put in here. So a lot of recipes, you'll have to put your vinegar and your sugar. The barbecue sauce kind of takes care of that. So it's a really, really simple. You can come in at night, have this ready on the table, and really fast. So I think your kids will like it. If they like sloppy joes, they'll like them. Again, you might not want them as spicy. You control the spice when you cook as to how spicy you want that to get. So we'll let this cook just for a minute. Turn the heat back up. Get those onions going. When they get brown, we'll add our other ingredients. We're going to let this simmer with the lid for about 20 minutes. That's all there is to it. It's a simple recipe, but they're so good. We're using a pound, but we'll have these left over because they're just as good tomorrow or the next day as they are now. I'm going to use you can make homemade buns if you have them. Whole wheat ones would be great. I'm going to use a keto bun tonight just to kind of keep the carbs down. And you can use whatever bread or kind of bun you want. You can smell those onions cooking, and it smells good. Again, do your seasoning. Once you kind of get all this mixed up and heat it together, then go back and add, if you want more rotel or more salt and pepper or more garlic, that'd be up to you. You can even put a little Worcestershire sauce in here. And also it's good. It's another good little ingredient. I might do that. We'll taste of it and we'll see what we want. You want that onion just to get tender. And that's really all there is to it. It's a really simple recipe to make any night of the week. Everything doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out big event. Some recipes can be easy when you're working and you got kids in school and maybe they have ball games and things, or ball practice. Sometimes you just need some easy recipes that everybody's going to love. If your kids don't like onions, you can leave them out and season it some other way that you like it. You can buy hamburger seasonings, in the jar. Sometimes they'll sprinkle a little bit of that in there. Just kind of make them again, a little Worcestershire, kind of make them the way you want them. Your kitchen. just a little bit more salt and pepper. A little bit more garlic. The onions are cooked down. We're going to add in our spicy mustard and our sweet barbecue sauce. Again, if you don't want it sweet, don't make them that way, but you could probably use a sugar-free barbecue sauce too. They make some pretty good ones nowadays. Make your own too if you wanted to. But again, I'm going for the simple and easy tonight here. Get this hot and we'll simmer it down on low about 20 minutes. We got the supper ready. And you know, this is the kind of meal if you were eating on the run, and sometimes families do, you could wrap these up in some foil or something and keep them warm, and the kids, and you could take them with you. You could take it to a ball game with you if you wanted to and eat it when you get there. If that's what you had to do, or the ball practice, you could just wrap up one or two and go on the run. And that's the beauty of having something like this. They're just good. Take these on a road trip too if you wanted to. They're really good. Oh, that is so good. I'm going to add just a pinch more salt, and I'm talking a pinch. I'm not going to add any more because they've simmered down about 20 minutes on low. Really low. There's not hardly any juice in here or anything, so you want to kind of watch it. But if you put it on real low, put a lid on it, it should be good in about 20 minutes. And you can toast your buns. You can put a pickle on there if you want to. It's off of that. They're good. That is a perfect Slumpy Joe. Just the right amount of heat for me. You can do it the way you want. Lid on it. Let it simmer. Do watch it. You don't want it to run dry. Just keep check on it. We'll be back. Our Sloppy Joes are done. They smell really good in here. Whoa, 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 that's a good smell. I have toasted my bun. I'm using a hot dog keto bun because that's all they had at the store, but it's gonna work the same way, it's fine. The sauce smells really good. It's not a liquidy, it's not gonna run out all over the place like some. I'm just gonna do kind of an open face Sloppy Joe. And that's the way I'm gonna eat it tonight. Sloppy Joes are made best eaten with a fork anyway, but obviously you can fold them open. Set this out of the way. And I want a pickle now. The pickles I had in the fridge, these are kind of a sweet and sour, kind of like bread and butter, but they're very spicy. They're perfect for this. Now if I want to make a sandwich, that'd be a really thick sandwich. I could eat it that way. Might be a little messy. So good. I'm going to eat it probably with a fork. I've got so much filling on here. It's going to be hard to eat it with as a sandwich. You want to do a sandwich, you want to do a bun and put a little less filling, but this is really good. Tomatoes, a little salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic, and then these spicy pickles. Oh! They add a little bit of heat, but I like it. I think I'm going to put another pickle on there. Makes it really good. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll try it. Leave a comment and let me know how you like it. And join us for our next show. We'll see you next time. Bye.